Hi YouTube friends, Itsy here. I have something to share with you. It's something that I do fairly regularly and I thought it would be fun to share this with you. It's called contrast showers. Basically it's like a water therapy. And I guess she didn't want to hear what I had to say. Anyway, so what I do is I get in the shower and I have warm water, hot water, warm my whole body up, and it feels really good to keep my body nice and warm. And then once my body's nice and warm, then I turn the hot down and I turn on the cold water, which it's already on. I just turn the hot down to the point where it's nice and cool. And then I let it hit the back of my neck and all the way down the back of my spine and then the top of my head. So I get the cool water and I actually shake all the cool water into my scalp and it just kind of wakes me up, which is real nice. Then I'll do under my arms and my belly and I'll turn around and get the back of my legs and just kind of massage my whole body really quickly with the cool water. And it doesn't always feel good the first time because you want to do this a couple times before you get out of the shower. So each time you get a little hotter and a little colder. Now this is something that's not for everyone. I mean, if you feel like this is something you don't want to do, don't try it. And I guess to cover my butt, I'm going to say, ask your doctor first if this is okay for you. Because really, if you have major heart disease or if you have asthma, it might affect you because you do kind of breathe real deep when you get the cold water going. So, you know, if you have asthma and it's really bad, you might want to think twice about doing this. Or if you do it very gently, starting out very gently between the hot and the cold. So just warm and cool rather than hot and cold. And what else would be a contraindication? Heart disease, asthma. If you had like deep vein thrombosis, I think that's probably something you wouldn't want to do, something like this. I have an aneurysm and I do it and I don't really worry too much about it, which is something people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. Because we'll be at different places where they have a hot tub and then a cold pool. Or I have friends who have an actual spring that comes out of the mountain and there's a spring that the water is always about 56 degrees and I jump right in there. I don't have a problem with it. And then I run up and get in the hot tub and I'll do that a couple times just to do the kind of hot and cold therapy. So what it does is it improves your circulation because all your arteries and veins constrict with the cold and then open with the heat. So basically it's cold, you know, going open, close, open, close. So basically it's really getting your blood circulation going really nice. And I heard something real interesting about one of my favorite people who was on this earth would be Katharine Hepburn. And apparently she lived in the Northeast somewhere and had a lake right outside her home. And she hired the help, the people who took care of the grounds. She would actually have them cut a section of ice off of the lake. And that way she could have that little area cut out and she would come down in her bathrobe only and go down to the lake, drop the bathrobe and get in the lake and completely submerge herself with freezing cold water, jump out, put the bathrobe on and go back in the house and probably take her nice warm shower then. But that was something she did every day and she said it kept her healthy, young and vibrant. And she truly was, to me, one of the most healthy, young and vibrant ladies up until her old age, you know. She was a really neat lady. So I kind of have respect for her for doing that. And there's something that happens when you do this. It kind of renews you and sets you up for your day. And I keep my house at, say, 63 degrees. And my friends come over and they freeze. And I'm here in my t-shirt and I'm okay with it. Not always. There's times I get cold and put on a sweatshirt or something like that. But I wrote some things down that I read about contrast showers. I do it because it makes me feel good. It gives me energy and sets me up right for my day. So when I take my shower, basically the way to do it would be get in, like I said, do the warmth, and then switch over to cold. massage your whole body real quickly while it's cold, and then go back to heat. And what I do, like I said, is I get the back of my neck and I just move so it goes up and down my spine, the nice cool water, and then my head. And then the same thing to hot. And then I go back and forth between 3 to 7 times. I always end with cold water because cold water closes all your pores, closes all your veins and arteries, and just finishes it nicely, and it gives you energy to start your day. Now at the end of the night, if you're taking this shower before nighttime, kind of go more towards the warm to end with. Even though everything I read said you should end with cold, I think in the evening it's kind of nice, maybe not to end with hot, but just go between cool and warm, just kind of tepid water. And that closes your pores nicely and allows you to relax. It calms your nervous system. It calms your entire nervous system. It boosts your immune system because of all the hot and cold opening and closing of your veins, dilating. Getting rid of lactic acid. If you're done with exercise and you take a shower, it's a good idea to do it then. Let's see what else I wrote down here. I think I pretty much covered everything. Be gentle with yourself. Don't get real hardcore in the beginning. Do this really slow. Make sure you're okay with it. You know, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. And when you go into the cold, I actually go really cold when I do it. And I scream and make noise and, you know, really get into it. And then the warm feels so good when the warm comes. So basically, I think I pretty much gave you everything that I have written here. But really, I just feel a nice sense of peace and contentment. And it gives your body the ability to handle cold and to handle warmth a lot better for some reason. I go out in the cold every day and take my walks. I dress warmly, but I don't mind being in the cold as long as I'm dressed for it. And I think a lot of it has to do with the contrast showers. And sometimes they call it water therapy or even hydrotherapy, but it's definitely the contrast of the hot and cold that gives you the benefits of all that I just spoke about. So try it. Try it for 3 days. Make sure it's okay. You know, make sure it's okay for you. Make sure that if you have any illnesses or anything that's going on, that you don't want to do it if it's something that you know intuitively you think it's really not a wise thing. But if you feel like it's a good thing and you want to try it, give it a shot. Do it for 3 days. So each time you get in the shower, try it. Tell me what you think. I want to know. Everyone I've turned this on to seems to like it. They don't really enjoy it the first 2 times they do it. So give it 3 times. Give it 3 times, try it, and tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel after you're done and how your day goes compared to how it's been going. So let me know. If you like my videos, definitely subscribe. If you like this video, hit like. Press the like button. And have a great day. Take care, and I'll catch up with you soon. Peace.